who's taking the Cincinnati Reds team that are first placed in the NL Central, and and he's putting up numbers comparable to Albert Pujols. As a matter of fact, he might be leading in MVP with everything going on in the first half of the season. How could you leave off somebody like that off the All-Star team? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Numbers don't lie. We do say that. But baseball is so irrelevant to me right now. Put the people we want to see. Put Strasburg in it. I'll try to get tickets.
But see, baseball's All-Star game,
and
honestly, it's like one of the most it's like one of the most undeserved All-Star games out there. Because at least in basketball, it's the players and the coaches vote to put the bench together. Not in terms of just like 86. That's 86 the fan vote. But in baseball, your managers can choose whoever you want on the bench on the All-Star team. Like, for instance, Alex Rodriguez made the All-Star team, did not deserve to.
Oh, of course not.
But the only reason he made it was just because Joe Girardi.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I will agree with that. But, see, I think you get a better chance in baseball. Every team has to be represented.
Well, that's true. That's
the
true.
NBA, NFL, that's not like that.
That's true.
Because I've been an Atlanta Falcons fan my whole life, and back in '93, Michael Haynes wasn't making the team. He wasn't making the Pro Bowl team. So we went years disconnected from the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. Baseball is starting to come alive, though. I've been watching more, especially with Strasburg, I will admit. But hopefully the Nationals will get better for us locally. But as far as on a national level, it's great to see the Braves doing well again. Mid-'90s, me and you, we got to see the Braves in the heyday. Even though it was a bunch of division championships, not a whole lot of World Series appearances or titles. But it's good to see the Braves doing it again. Anyway,
hot Atlanta.
Right now, hot Atlanta. Right now, it's hot in D.C. And we just want to let y'all know we're risking our life in here trying to do this show.
You have no idea.
We have no AC in the studio. This is the third week in a row. Fish and Will T, who are our usual compadres.
They know why
they're overweight. Both of them are overweight, and they got doctor's notes saying they couldn't even be here. And me and Wilder, we the Slimmer brothers, and we here. So we bring this show for y'all. Y'all need to appreciate us a little bit better. I hope that y'all hear these fans in the background because they're helping out a whole lot. So
most definitely, I wasn't turning them joints off.
But anyway, it's time to hop into another commercial break. When we come back, we'll discuss why Pimp C and DJ Screw are rolling over in their graves. Hey, what's up? It's your man Ray Rogers of the Urban Sports Scene, and recently Will T and I set out on a mission to see what the people think of our show. All right, there's Mike Wilbon right there. Wilbon, what you think of our show, dog?
I should say the next, it's the big thing.
Oh, that's what's up, man. We feel the same way. Coach Rivers, Doc Rivers. There's Doc Rivers. Go ahead, Will T. Good interview with him.
Coach Rivers, how do you feel about Ray no longer being the host of the Urban Sports Scene?
I mean, Ray, he was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I thought I was great as the host, but it's all good. Big ups to my man Fish. There's Alvin Gentry, man. Coach Gentry. What you think about Fish being the host of the Urban Sports Scene?
I've always been a big fan of his.
Oh, so you familiar with him before the Urban Sports Scene when he was host of the Mac Fish Show?
No, I'm not saying that, okay? No.
So what are you saying? Anyway, man, let's move on. There's President Obama. Obama, my man Will T here, he dissed World Cup, man. What you think about him dissing World Cup?
He's a jackass.
Keep it locked to the Urban Sports Scene, because you never know who's listening. Sipping on some scissor. That's what I'm talking about. Jamarcus Russell probably bobbing his head out there as he listening to the show.
Yes, sir.
But, I mean, though, in all seriousness, last week we didn't get a chance to touch on it, but I was going to ask, does Jamarcus Russell have a chance to get back in the NFL? The answer is definitive now. No. He's done. That's why he's getting high. He was pouring Sprite up in the scissor. He was getting high, man. He was depressed. Yeah. I wouldn't even be depressed. I got the NFL if I'm him. I got my money. Him and Haynes were probably sipping that scissor together. Chilling. But I don't think he's getting back. We got an article, too, discussing the prevalence of scissor. It's more, I shouldn't call it that, codeine serve, man, for all y'all who don't know about that out there. But, Wally, you think he's getting back in the league?
I think he'll get an opportunity to get back in the league. I think he has an arm. He's talented. I mean, not mentally talented, but he's talented. He's got physical tools. Anytime you have physical tools, you're gonna get that shot. Jeff George, who didn't have all the mental tools, though he never got in trouble like that, but didn't have all the mental tools as a quarterback.
Got caught.
Exactly.
Jeff George was getting high.
Yeah, but he had that rocket arm, and it always landed him a job. Like I remember when he came to DC. and we had Brad Johnson. And Sonny Jurgensen used to be out in training camp and always said, this Jeff George is awesome. His arm is great. There were rumors stating that, Sonny Jurgensen campaigned for Jeff George to be a starting quarterback for the Redskins, and he got a starting gig. And Brad Johnson, the year before, took us to the playoffs. So I think that when you have physical ability, it can land you anywhere.
I don't know if he has that much physical ability. I think that you are hyping that a whole lot at this point. But it's being reported, according to this article we have, that the Jets are no longer interested in light of the rest. I mean, come on, man. Who couldn't have predicted that? It doesn't take a genie to predict that. But also, Jamarcus Russell obviously has had issues with accuracy. Nobody wants a quarterback who's not accurate. Look at Quincy Carter. That's why he didn't make it. Quincy Carter had an arm. You know what I mean? But Jamarcus Russell realistically could get another shot. Look at my man Mike Vick.
Exactly. He
got another shot. And, speaking of Mike Vick, it's a headline out there right now that's saying he's no longer a suspect. So does this clear his name? Can we stop talking about Vick? I still think he made a bad decision. If y'all check out my blog, where can you get the blog at, Wally?
www.urbansportscene.blogspot.com.
What I want to discuss is Vick in the same category as Maurice Clarett? Can we put Jamarcus Russell in that category now? Maurice Clarett, Lawrence Phillips. A lot of young kids out there, y'all don't know who Lawrence Phillips is, but he was a star running back, played for the Rams, never worked out, always beating up on women. And Ray Caruth. He wasn't really a repeat offender, but
said that one.
He was in jail he's in jail right now for murder. I don't know if that's the same thing, murdering dogs, murdering pregnant women. Most of us would say not. Those of us who are in the church would say it's all sins, so it doesn't matter. Murder is murder. Thou shalt not kill. But what's your opinion?
When it comes to Vick, I'm glad he's, by police reports, is innocent, because I think that it was getting all blown up. I think that, he had a party and it happened in his area, but I think a lot of reports that were coming out were saying that he was lying. I mean, he stated maybe 10, 20 minutes and actually left 3. I didn't see the big deal in that story. They blew that up. I think Vick is trying to change. In many people's eyes, was poor judgment, but I think he learned from that same mistake, because he had a 4th of July party not too far from here, and he no-showed. So I mean, he's learned from his mistakes. He knows. I think he now knows that he's a target. He's really a target.
Yeah, but look what it took, though. To me, he does fall in that category, at least with Maurice Clarett. Lawrence Phillips, again, I don't know if he was as talented as people thought, but we know that Vick is that rare talent. Yeah. So that's why Vick is back in the league, to be honest. And Roger Goodell and all these people can say what they want, but a lot of that is for PR. They know they need Vick. People want to see Vick play.
That's true, but I do think this whole case was overblown. I think he didn't do anything.
I
think obviously, I mean, we all know he went bankrupt or whatnot, whatever you want to call bankrupt or whatever. But this is how a lot of individuals make their money. You know what I mean? By getting sponsored to host, his birthday party at this nightclub. He gets paid for this. This is how he makes money as well.
Yeah,
you know
I understand what you're saying.
So I'm saying, like, it might have not been the best move, because we all know now nightclubs are notorious for violent things that happen now. But I think that this is how he makes money. So I mean, if we look at that situation, I think we can say, okay, well, that's how he made his money. He wasn't trying to create any violence.
No doubt, man. We the intentions weren't bad. It's just that he has to realize the microscope he's under.
Oh yeah.
Look at what happened here with H2O. For those of y'all not familiar, that's a club that used to be a club in DC. Floyd Mayweather, his peoples had a shooting out there. His posse. Nobody really talked about it. If that was Michael Vick, it would have been everywhere.
Blown up,
If Michael Vick spits his gum out and I step on it, it's going to be a story like, can he be spitting gum out? Should he be? He spit it out 3 minutes. He spit it out 5 minutes before.
We have John Clayton. He cannot come back.
Right. Well, it was reported that Vick's friend spit out the gum. I mean, everything he does is going to be under a severe microscope right now, so he has to be smart. And Vick is not the smartest dude in the world. I'm sorry. It's evident. When I met the dude, I knew that. I really did. No offense to him, but he's not the smartest dude in the world. I do think I mistaked his arrogance for confidence. I think he's just confident in his ability. I don't think he's definitely that arrogant. Although that interview before he got locked up, everybody always gonna have love for Mike Vick. And they asked him, do you think the dogfighting thing is gonna go any further? Man, no comment. Like he was real arrogant with that, and look what happened. He got indicted, and he's struggling right now. I don't care what nobody says.
But I do think he's focused, though. I think that
to be better. Absolutely.
He's focused.
He's studying and all that good stuff.
I do. I mean, I know he's sensitive. This is an opportunity. McNabb is gone. This is an opportunity for him to show Eagle fans that I'm that quarterback. Even Colbert's out there, but this is an opportunity. So I think he's too focused to worry about, to put himself in situations knowing situations for him to get in trouble. I just
But
think
again,
I don't think it
outstressed.
happened.
Vic was different. You don't see Tony Dungy going to visit